Goshen having trouble with the left-hand turns, is a length behind him and has now dropped in behind Honeysuckle. She's moved into third position, sharing that now with Not So Sleepy. Epatant's on the heels of those. Goshen's just ahead of her at the moment. Sharjah going well and making progress. And then comes James de Burley and Soldier as they make their way down now to 3 flights from the finish. And it's the Greys, Silver Streak, continues to be in front, to Aspire Tower in second place. 2 lengths behind those Honeysuckle. Races in third. Behind her is Goshen on the extreme left, and then comes Epatant making progress. Sharjah still going okay. Not So Sleepy is behind those. They've got 2 to jump from here in the Unibet Champion Hurdle, and it's Aspire Tower who's just the leader, to Honeysuckle who's alongside now. Then Silver Streak, Epatant within striking distance, and Sharjah also moving through into 5th position. Soldier heads the remainder, but now Honeysuckle moves into the home straight with a 2-length lead to Aspire Tower in second. Sharjah has moved into 3rd. Epatant is behind those in 4th, but Honeysuckle is galloping clear as she races towards the last. A lovely leap. She cleared it safely and heads up the hill now. Honeysuckle and Rachael Blackmore clear from Sharjah. Epatant behind those. It's a beautiful straight. 11 victories for Honeysuckle. She is the winner of the Unibet Champion Hurdle.
No real show from Waiting Patiently, who's toiling out the back. He's being eased off, looks like being pulled up by Brian Hughes. And it's Rachael Blackmore, with Jacob now just asking for a little more from Bristol de May. And still Blackmore has yet to move in behind on Aplutar. 3 lengths away to Chatham Street Lad and Clondor Castle, last of the 5 still going. And they're heading now towards 4 out in the Betfair Chase. Rachael Pagay in the Richie Silks to Bristol de May, asked for a bit more effort still, and he wasn't as quick as through the air as Aplutar, who has now sauntered alongside Rachael Pagay. Chatham Street Lad is being to close in. He moves up to take 3rd. Bristol de May is relegated to 4th. Here's the open ditch. Rachael Pagay narrowly from Aplutar. Chatham Street Lad with 3 lengths to make up. Bristol de May is well held. He's now last. Clondor Castle has gone 4th. And Aplutar, with a sense of see you later, has forged on to take over at the second last. Bristol de May has been pulled up, and Blackmore still sits quietly, and Aplutar is opening up with just 1 left to jump in the Betfair Chase. Aplutar over safely with a long lead over Rachael Pagay in second. Clondor Castle and Chatham Street Lad are fighting out 3rd. There's only 1 horse in this, the first Irish train winner of the Betfair Chase, and a golden year for Rachael Blackmore continues.
Honeysuckle in second. Mari's Rock is there. She wears it well just in behind those. Queensbrook wide on the course. Epatant making progress. Echoes in Rain, the green and red making good headway. Theatre Glory behind those. Now Brandy Love is the back marker. They're coming down to the second last. Love Envoy just in front to Honeysuckle in second position as they take the second last flight of hurdles. Behind those, Mari's Rock. And then on the left with the red cap is Queensbrook. Epatant trying to get through. She wears it well in behind those. They turn into the home straight now. Love Envoy has the lead. Honeysuckle asked to quicken. Behind these, Queensbrook in 3rd place. Mari's Rock is struggling in 4th. Running on Echoes in Rain. Brandy Love as well. The last flight coming up now. Nearest to us, the pale jacket of Honeysuckle. Furthest from us, Love Envoy, the red, white and blue. Love Envoy was just in front there to Honeysuckle in second. Queensbrook is behind those. They race up towards the line. Honeysuckle is responding to the calls of Rachael Blackmore, and she'll end with a victory. Honeysuckle has done it.
An open race, followed by Album Photo. Protectorate getting into the race under Harry Skelton on the outside. Then Galvin, Aplutard and Santini. This is the 3rd last. Asterion Forlange just about the first to rise from Rachael Pagay, rallying, but Manella Indo has now come through to lead. Last year's winner, Manella Indo, sent on by Robbie Power, chased by Asterion Forlange. Then Rachael Pagay, Album Photo making a run, Protectorate on the outside and Aplutard, but Manella Indo is the one to catch as they race towards the second last. Manella Indo has kicked 3 lengths clear. Aplutard now chasing over in second, Protectorate in 3rd on the outside, in between the final 2 fences, and Aplutard is cutting Manella Indo back. The first 2 from last year, they're going to jump the last together, and it's Aplutard who got away much quicker, and Aplutard is storming up the hill. 6-7 lengths clear in the hands of Rachael Blackmore. She won the Champion Hurdle on Tuesday, the Grand National last year, and now it's the Gold Cup. A Plus Tard, a runaway winner.
And Black Lion right behind.
Jet is running his race. It was a gallant race, but he's fading back through the field swiftly. Balco de Flo with the orange cap. Burrows Saint in the pale pink silks. Manila Times, the star on the cap on the right for Rachael Blackmore. And she lands just in front over the second last Rachael. It's Manila Times from Balco de Flo. Burrows Saint any second now. The hoops with the white cap staying on. Then Discorama. Here's the final fence in the Randox Grand National. And over in front and over 2-3 lengths clear Manila Times from Balco de Flo. Any second now continues to stay on. Burrows Saint wandering out into the centre of the track. They head towards the elbow with over a furlong to cover in the National. But it's Rachael Blackmore and Manila Times who are out 4 lengths clear of Balco de Flo. And any second now, Burrows Saint back in fourth is running on empty. 150 yards to go in the National. Manila Times for J.P. McManus, Henry de Bromhead, and more significantly, Rachael Blackmore. History in the National. Manila Times wins.